This is a message to the Notorious Luke and TM Tomotions. If you want me to take this video down, just comment below and I definitely will. I want to be transparent and respectful to every YouTuber fan animations. I don't mean no harm, I just enjoy writing scripts to anything that's animated related. First, I want to give a shout out to Notorious Luke for creating this fan animation for the hardcore Dragon Ball Z fans. TM Tomotions have been creating new and profound ideas that is very interesting. I'm excited to hear about episode 4 that's about to be released soon, so I wanted to catch up with the previous episodes before it comes out. Before you continue, I advise everyone to watch his version first, and I will leave a link in the description below. And also shout out to Toei Animations for creating the Dragon Ball anime in the first place, and let's all support the new releases of Dragon Ball Super and beyond. So let's dive into this fan animation called Dragon Ball Deliverance. So in the beginning of this new story of Dragon Ball, Goku and the Eternal Dragon Shenron left Earth. So to be honest, I don't really know what this means. I don't know if that means that he went on vacation, he died, or he moved to a different location. But all I know, he's not on Earth anymore. So Gohan and the Z Fighters are now in charge to protect Earth from anything or anyone that invades. However, on this day, an enigmatic warrior arrived on Earth wearing a black cloth looking for trouble. Now we see the adult version of Oob that looked dope AF, bro. Whoever redesigned this did a very good job. I truly believe that this version of Oob is absolutely way better than the original. So Oob asked the mysterious man, what is his purpose arriving on their planet to cause conflict to innocent people? The mysterious man states that on his planet, they have revived an ancient being that has more power than they realize. This being is relentless and uncontrollable for the own inhabitants of their own planet. So they are looking for the strongest warrior, Goku, to help them defeat the villain. Vegeta reveals to them that Goku is living in another dimension, but he's not dead. Okay, so that answers the question that we had earlier about Goku, because we was like, where did he go? But all of a sudden, the Z Warriors felt this immense power surging through the air, causing their bodies to tremble. The mysterious man told them that they have to leave now, so the warriors agreed with the man and arrived on their planet. The scene then cuts to Broly killing the enigmatic people on planet Namek, so I'm guessing the ancient creature was Broly this whole time, causing chaos. The first thing we see when Vegeta arrived on planet Namek was his transformation to Super Saiyan 3. This animation looks amazing, and I know it was definitely hard to create just one clip. But we know that Vegeta is here not to play no games with the enemy, so he's here to get straight to business. However, Piccolo starts talking to Gohan telepathically, letting him know that the mysterious group are lying and the Z Warriors should deny their request. These guys have evil intentions. But before Gohan can react, one of the members from the evil group attacked Gohan, sending him to another location. Upon arrival, the man finally revealed his true identity and absolutely looks like a menace that can take over the world. He seems like he came from the same race as Frieza, but a different species that possessed the royal armor. But Gohan then states that he's actually a Namekian that resembles a villain named Slug. That's very interesting to know. So Gohan powers up to a Super Saiyan and the fight begins. While Gohan and the Namekian were fighting, he created a sword from his hand and cut Gohan on his right cheek. Gohan gets furious and punched him in the face and then used the Kamehameha wave. But this attack didn't work because the Namekians start pummeling Gohan to the ground and charged the Ki Blast to end his life. But Gohan had a flashback of Goku telling him that he's going to be leaving for a long time. So he wants Gohan to train to become powerful to defend Earth and the people he loves. But Gohan tells him that he doesn't believe in himself to achieve the things that he has done over the years. When Goku reminds him how strong he was in the past, especially when the days he fought Cell saving Earth, Gohan came to a realization that he can achieve that level of greatness. We return to the present and Gohan transforms into a golden great ape for a split second, then enters Super Saiyan number 4. The inception of this episode begins with Vegeta standing on the top of the rock staring down at Broly. Aw, snaps. I don't think Vegeta is happy with what happened in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Vegeta looking for revenge. Vegeta and Broly powers up and attack each other with brute force, power, and anger, flying over the terrain and the mountains. Quick note, just by looking at this part, I understand that this was hard work that went into these scenes, especially if there's only a handful of people helping him out. So the scene cuts to the new version of Oob fighting the powerful Namekians, smashing each other through mountains and rocks. The Namekian tries to cut the neck of Oob, but the sword couldn't slice through Oob's neck. Suddenly, Super Buu awakens from Oob's face and wraps his body around him like a piece of gum of destruction, then explodes like a nuke on Sunday morning. Bro, somebody pause the video. Sometimes you just wish the original creators of Dragon Ball would write fight scenes like this that is very creative, because it brings more flavors to the fights. I believe that Super Buu arising from Oob's cheek was actually pure genius. I didn't even think they was going to bring him back. But it's like they're fused in one now instead of actually separated. I like it. The Namekian charged and attacked and blew a hole straight through Oob's chest. Then Oob recovered the hole with the power of Buu. The Namekian asked Oob, how did you do that? Oob tells the Namekian about his training with Goku that allowed him to channel his higher energy level. Oob powers up and shows this monstrous form, then grabs the Namekian by the neck. The Namekian tells Oob that someone is coming that is far more powerful than him, and all of you will die. Oob asked him, who are you talking to and who is coming? The Namekian said, Hydra, then annihilated himself. Now we see Piccolo arguing with the member of the unknown group, and the man stood up and revealed his true identity. Piccolo was shocked. The scene transitions to Pan and Bulma transforming into a Super Saiyan. But the interesting part about Bulma is that she has some type of nanotechnology that shrouds her body with armor. This is so dope because we all know that Bulma is all about modern technology. Next, Goten and Trunks fused to manifest Gotenks, and the enemy created their own version of fusion, becoming immensely powerful. Gotenks saw his enemy's version and said,
damn, their fusion is cooler than mine.
But to be honest, it's not even close to Trunks' appearance. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. His form looked like someone just took a bunch of Play-Doh and put it together and said, hey, go fight. We head back to the Namekian that Gohan was fighting to see what actually happened between the two. And the first thing we notice is that the Namekian defeated Gohan. The Namekian cuts off his finger and created a zombie version of Gohan and gave him a mission to destroy everything in sight. And right from the start, we see the powerful Namekian floating above the terrain complaining about Planet Namek, saying that he hates how the newer Namekian race turned his planet into a swamp. This planet used to be the center of the universe, better than planet Earth. So the Namekian deep ambitions is to bring greatness back to Planet Namek. Now we see Pan in Super Saiyan form preparing to fight a member of this evil group named Didger. Didger threw a blast to create a smoke from the dirt as a diversion as he attacked Brawl and Pan from behind. I'm glad that the directors are using more tactics in these fights because that's what brings out strategies and war mentality from the characters. It's dope. Didger spins faster than a turning top, creating a tornado that shoots blue shards at the Z fighters. Pan became frustrated because she didn't know where the shards were coming from, while the smoke is obscuring their vision. So she powered up to push the smoke away with key energy, but that idea didn't work. Brawl has a flashback about her mother Bulma, telling her that she is very intelligent and keep doing what she's doing and nothing is wrong to have the ambitions to fight alongside her brothers. She also told her to use the technology she created to express herself during battle. Real quick, this whole time I was calling Brawl Bulma because I forgot that Vegeta even had a daughter. But back to the story. Brawl used her bodysuit technology to separate the two different energy sources to locate Didger. After Didger was located, Pan charged a punch and struck Didger in the face as he slams into the rocks coughing up blood. After Brawl grabbed the enemy and slammed him into the ground, she used a Kamehameha wave to injure Didger. Meanwhile, Vegeta and Broly are going head to head to one another, exchanging blows until someone falls. Vegeta gets creative and waits underwater until Broly lets his guard down and uppercutted Broly directly in the chin. This attack still didn't faze Broly as Broly grabbed Vegeta's legs and threw him into the wall, dislocating his left arm. Vegeta puts his arm back in place to continuing fighting Broly because we all know that he has a true heart of a Saiyan. But Broly don't care about none of that as he hovered in the sky, creating a green blast hitting the Prince of all Saiyans. Vegeta lays on the ground hurt and in pain, trying his best to stand against Broly once again. Vegeta powers up to reveal his hidden power he was hiding this whole time. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Can we all take the time to just appreciate how good this looks? Any fan animation company that can produce content this smooth while the characters are fighting is absolutely amazing. There's a lot of popular animes that don't do fight scenes this good, let's keep it 100. Vegeta charges Broly in Super Saiyan 4, finally getting the edge on Broly, pummeling him down to the ground and making him bleed. Broly became absolutely crazy that Vegeta had made him cough up blood and achieved his higher level of strength. Vegeta acted fast and grabbed Broly while he was in the air to injure him before he terrorized the planet. Vegeta barreled Broly down through the air using a new technique we never saw or heard of, called the Royal Spear. Bro, this image looks so dope as his energy turns into a scarlet spear. This is tight. So the impact changed the landscape into lava as Vegeta threw Broly towards the fiery edge. Vegeta thought he had won, but the powerful Namekian appeared, saving Broly from getting finished off, and finally stated his name, Commander Daiko. The scene cuts to Oob flying in the sky, arguing with Boo about nothing. Then Oob seen Gohan's corpse on the ground. Oob healed Gohan with Super Boo's energy but couldn't bring him back to life. So the Namekian tried to heal Gohan, but he realizes that his soul has been taken out of his body. Oob asks where could his soul had gone, and we see Zombie Gohan arrive to fight against Bra and Pan. Zombie Gohan started destroying Pan with ease, throwing her around like a ragdoll. He hovers over her in the sky, summoning a massive energy blast trying to eliminate Pan for good. Until we see someone saving her life striking Zombie Gohan, which was none other than Piccolo the Namekian.